Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Strategic Mind, the Pacific. Let's continue where we left off. First of all, here in Colombia. We do know there's a unit in there, or not. No, there's not a unit in here. It's been a little while since I played this. Let's see, because I would like these guys to keep in supply for now. But what I need to do with these guys is just shell there. Move in here to regain supplies. And move these guys further ahead. So we do still have plenty of time for this. There's really no reason for me to attack there. So I guess I'll wait until the infantry arrives. Meanwhile, so I did already move some of these guys in the previous episode, I suppose. The thing is, I need to orient myself here for a little bit, so we need to definitely still scout ahead, because we know that the enemy will likely be coming. Okay, so we know that their ships are gonna be pretty close. My flagship here, sure. Okay, so we know definitely now that there's a serious threat out there. Which means I'm gonna have to draw the attention of these guys with my destroyers as well, at least having these smoke generators. So what I need to do here, first of all, is use the anti-aircraft. And I might have just, I mean, it is raining, so maybe it's not the best idea to go after these guys immediately.
Do you require assistance? For Japan and for the Emperor.
Nor is it probably the best idea to have my fighters out here, out there for now. But I can try to destroy that. And I do have this airfield. Let's see, because I'm quite sure you can clear out most of them. These guys, that is. Because just go back, land in there,
The enemy is close.
move out.
Zero chances. Done. Where is our next target? They pay in blood. One down. How many more to go?
These guys will be fine. So let's try to move them as far away from these guys as possible, although they will likely still see those. There's nothing, or not a lot at least, I can do about that. This submarine will have so much defense that once it attacks. There's not a whole lot of reasons to not do that, I think. Funny that it still had these kamikaze planes. But I will use it to also check out this area.
They say dragons exist only in fairy tales. We are the flying dragon.
Now, I think that it's probably best to use, or to get the carriers back behind the Panama Canal. I want the carriers at least as far away from this as possible, because if they get caught down here, they will surely be destroyed with the way things are right now. I'm just also quite afraid of getting damage. This is a 4-range, 7-range gun. Because this is not the main ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to be a bit more careful with these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's probably not a good idea to get too close for now. But
look at those guns. They are huge. Long live His Majesty, the Emperor.
All guns ready.
these guys can either repair their engine, but then no, let's just wipe them out. Because it's just one less unit that can use its torpedoes. And I'm still hoping I can maneuver my units in such a way that that they cannot directly see me. This is probably the flagship, yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can take a bigger beating, and I do aim to let them take it. So I think it's probably better to use the weaker gun together with the incendiary shells on these guys. And because it deals more damage, so now at least their torpedoes are gone and they can't move that much, or they will repair the engine, but that'll be fine. And then I'll switch over to armor piercing for the main guns. And let's target the Iowa class battleship then. They still got a shell hole? Wow. Because this is about indeed also taking out their capital ships. The smaller ships can't really damage this except with subs, with the torpedoes. But this big ship can definitely attack my, let's just say, my secondary Super Yamato class.
All guns ready.
So this thing is now, yeah, also not that big of a factor. That means, yeah, that Iowa class is a goner. However, yeah, I still want to pull back here a bit, but let's put him ahead of this so that even if they go down, they'll spot this guy first and hopefully they'll attack them. And this is just a regular Yamato class, so that's even more dangerous. It can't do extra movement. In fact, I think I'd rather not get these guys involved just yet. I'll keep them even more to the rear. in the hopes of keeping it safe. Alright, should have moved a bit closer. So I'm
A tactical bomber is
not going to use the Air Forces this turn, I think.
approaching.
Or the naval bombers and such.
Those bombs
I might send them out on the next turn, but I think for now they are just...
a tactical bomber is here. Here we come.
it's too vulnerable with too many of the enemy destroyers still out there.
A tactical bomber is here. We bring the storm. Fire storm.
Okay, you... This is range 4, yeah. And range 1. I think it's relatively safe all the way down here if I can actually destroy all of these 4.
Hurry. We need to support our allies.
But I think I might have an opportunity to do that.
The enemy has suffered some loss. Go on. We'll have to finish it. Imperial Air Service. Here we come. We have more guns than the entire enemy fleet, if you include aircraft.
Because at that point I might leave that fighter behind.
Destroyed next. Approaching.
But we'll see how this works out. I'm just gonna get these guys safe first.
Enemy tanks? Don't worry, we'll deal with them in no time. Are there any targets?
Okay. Like I said, these are more important than anything. So I'll get the... Oh, they can't go around that far, really? It's probably because of that.
Just show us the target.
Imperial submarine here.
Okay. The thing is, I actually want the submarine to be seen. So what I'll do is I'll move him here, attack the... now let's move a little bit further.
What's there?
And I'll attack here. These guys can't deal any damage to me whatsoever.
We are coming for them.
Oh, really? Wow.
We are
But they should have extra defenses now from deep dive. So they should be fine. Okay.
Do you require assistance?
Let's move you in here, and they'll be fine using the smoke generator as well.
Weak spot. Do you require assistance?
That area is under our control.
Oh, oh come on, really? I'm
Protectors of the fleet,
not doing very well here
moving carefully.
because I don't know, not super focused, unfortunately. So I'm missing out on some attacks here, which actually might cost me dearly.
Searching for the enemy. Our strength is in numbers.
It's a shame you can't take it back if you haven't fired yet, because
The blood of ancient warriors flows in our veins. A fighter. here.
okay, so now you can go around.
We are the fastest. They don't stand a chance. We are the swarm.
Okay, let's get you out again as well. And go after these guys in the back.
Are there any targets?
Please tell me you're destroying them. Okay,
The enemy
great.
will see us coming.
That does help.
We deliver death.
You can still attack.
Feel the power of the Empire. Are there any...
Move in there.
If the battleships are the muscle of the Imperial Navy, we are its brain. Hurry! We need to support our ally. Fire!
The biggest problem is that it's still at 1. Let's move you in here first and see if I can finish them off this way. Yes, I can. Okay. So they should not have any vision around this area. These guys already fired, and this allows me to move the carriers back by quite a bit. Now, I'm gonna have to hide these a bit. Because I'm also afraid that the enemy ships will attack in that area.
Those bombs are heavy. Those bombs are heavy.
Checking that sector.
Alright then. I guess here we go. Not too pleased about how this turn went, but we'll see how everything goes. They cannot do a whole lot in there. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that sucks, but okay. Fine. That really doesn't do anything. Okay, so just gonna try and whack my one ship there. But it didn't deal a whole lot of damage. More worried indeed about those attacks. It seems like it did 2 hull damage. And yeah, it's hard to see from here. Okay, so they did take a bit of a beating. And that's why I hate those torpedoes, because they always deal 1 hull damage to my capital ships. Okay, that's dumb. Okay, now it's night and rain.
We will run them over. Artillery on the march.
Which it practically means that all damage is almost reduced to nothing.
We are but an extension of the Emperor's.
Even this, it doesn't do anything. Might just as well move them back. I can go in here though, but you could see again that this is only for reducing the entrenchments.
My sword is thirsty for blood.
I'll keep these guys here. Attack. Wow, great. I always like it when the odds are not in your favor. Okay. It's marginally fine though. I mean, we do get assist the last mission, but these guys definitely need to get out of there because I'm quite afraid that the ships that they have there will go and attack this otherwise. They might actually be fine behind those mountains, but even for these guys, I really don't trust this, so I'll allow them to go back here. The infantry can stay in here, but you're also definitely going back. Yeah, they won't be able to get back. Sure, it's fine, just move there.
We need to reload.
Okay. Let's take a look at this, because they have still 5 shell holes. And I'm happy to remove some of those, but the enemy is still going to hurt me plenty. So there's definitely going to be a ship that's going to get smacked here. Really hope I won't get losses penalty for this mission because we're in this spot here. luckily...
Here they are. Is that the Nesquik ship?
I really can't see anything. Alright, let's just try to show any of these ships. Okay. There we go. Let's target the engine once more. Yeah.
The bottom of the sea.
And again, these guys can draw out any attacks from these guys. I'm just gonna allow them to be seen, actually. I think that's fine here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually somewhat willing to get them out a little bit, because I think they're marginally safe. 1, 2... Yeah. I'd rather still keep him to the back, at least enough that they are likely to be safe.
Deadly, yet delicious.
This is not my flagship, no. So wherever I put them, they won't be able to get back.
Serve aboard this magnificent vessel.
We know there's also a lot there.
Our vessel is the pearl of the combined fleet.
Just 2 damage.
We open the doors to the abyss.
All guns ready.
Engage.
I'll still take it though, because now they're even level 5. They still have 3 extra shell holes, and they will have difficulty moving. Yeah, they still have plenty of repairs, unfortunately.
We open the doors to the abyss.
Okay, so I have no clue at what strength these guys are. But I guess I'll just use some incendiaries on them.
The Emperor.
And if I do the same with these,
There is no stopping us.
at least they won't take any damage now.
That area is under our control.
I still can't see, huh?
Checking that sector. Have a taste of our power. For Japan. Enemy. Should we open fire?
Our vessel
Okay.
is the pearl.
You guys can't do anything anymore, and I actually rather not expose these guys to too much either.
Engage. Engage.
All guns ready.
Our mighty weapons will smite.
Okay, got another destroyer, even in this bad weather. They still have plenty of where those came from, but I'll take them down one at a time.
Protectors of the fleet. Our strength is in numbers.
And
A battleship is like a
yeah, let's pull these guys back, especially these, which still have 3 shell holes. They're likely to get more, so I'd rather pull them back and keep these guys in front with smoke generators.
Entering the designated area. Have a taste of
Ideally, I would destroy this too, but I've
fire assistance.
no...
Vessels are lurking nearby. Have a taste of power. Checking that sector. Take this, you dirty
guarantee.
rats. Do you require assistance? We found their weak spot.
No, I didn't get them. Let's activate smoke generators though,
Position.
for all of them.
The Navy is the
And let's hope they don't attack that, which might be a vain hope.
What does the Emperor want us to do?
Okay. So I do want to destroy that there fighter if I can get the chance. I'll try to stay as far away from enemy ships as possible, which would be difficult. Okay. But I will try.
The Imperial fleet knows no defeat. The enemy is close. I can feel his fear.
And I will also use both altitude and afterburners on both of them to try and mitigate some of the damage.
We're the heart of the Imperial Navy. No matter what the battleships say. All
I think some of the bombers
Are we fully loaded?
might actually be fine in Colombia as well. They're not likely to have any fighters, so I think actually they might do a pretty good job as long as I make sure to have airfields. There's an airfield here, so maybe I can get them
Operation.
to take that quickly enough.
Area. We have more guns than the entire enemy fleet. If you include
I
air.
think,
What should be destroyed next?
yeah.
Approaching.
Killing these guys there is pretty useful, and then we'll still have the torpedo subs for the big guns around here. We'll see how that will work out.
Imperial Air Service.
Protectors of the fleet.
I did put smoke screen on all of them. Make sure I do get some supplies.
We can kill the enemy without even seeing them.
Yeah. Okay, so 0. Let's get them back in here.
See us coming. Who do you want me to kill? Who do you want me to kill? Already there.
Maybe it's good to have a fighter escort here as well.
We bring death on our wings.
We were destined to serve.
Okay,
aboard
I
this
think that'll be it.
vessel.
It's probably gonna hurt again. Well, I really like the looks of this, but okay, if they're going after my airplanes like that, that is fine, and they're going after that bunker, which I also don't care about. It's also against the bunker. Like, they're just not gonna deal a whole lot of damage against my airplanes now either. Well, no damage so far. This is the regular Yamato class. So they did pretty well there. And they're not taking any damage from this. I mean, I'm also not really dealing a lot, probably. Don't know what they're firing at. Probably my destroyer. They might not have repaired their engine. Okay. And good. So far, at least. That doesn't do anything. Yep. Okay. Oh, it's the infantry. I think it would... Okay, fine. They're just taking the airfield. That's not a problem. Uh-oh. They also have British ships out there. They're coming now too. Okay. So even more than I need to destroy. Fine. Okay, the weather's good. Great.
We hunt down enemies of the Empire.
What I'm most surprised about is that this doesn't deal any damage. Okay, it really didn't do anything. Because I'd like to move ahead towards the airfield. So I could potentially take it next turn. The big problem is I actually need to move up through here in order to get the maritime hub. But then there's no air... Oh yeah, there's an airfield there too. Well, I'll think about it. We're surrounded on all sides. With their engine down, they have a lot less defenses, so it will be easier to destroy this unit.
What's that? All crew is reporting. We are the instrument of the Emperor's will.
Yeah, still 2 shell hulls that I need to get rid of. Okay, so the tough the tough part here is, first of all, you guys need to try and evacuate. That's one thing. Let's have you use incendiaries. Really? I actually have to do reconnaissance.
If the battleships are the muscle of the Imperial Navy, we are its brain.
Okay.
All hail the Emperor!
So you're going to use incendiaries
Our mighty weapons will
here.
strike them. Our huge guns are about to fire.
Do you require assistance?
They don't get to move because of this.
Engaging combat. Guess this one.
Okay, as one of them.
The Navy is the stalwart defender of the Empire.
Well, if it claims they can't deal any damage, I guess they won't. And they didn't.
one observing that area.
Really, but it claimed that there was no longer... okay, that's a hidden unit. Ugh.
We surpass pathetic Gaijins.
Come on, man.
With lightning speed.
Any more additional jokes? Yeah, there are. Okay.
The enemy won't see us coming.
Well, that is a wasted torpedo attack, and that's actually really, really bad for me, because these guys don't cut it. And I should be having another torpedo, yeah.
Just a few moments, and we'll be there.
It's quite a stretch to have these guys on Overwatch.
The target.
Maybe I can do something about that.
Aboard this magnificent vessel. Long live His Majesty, the Emperor!
Guess I can.
The weight of our bombs makes me feel more confident.
No, they're still not taken out.
Look at those guns!
Thought their anti-aircraft would be gone by now,
Are we fully loaded?
but now these guys will take over.
All crew is reporting. Engage! Gaijin's insurance shall ensure their death.
All guns ready.
Open the door. The abyss.
Okay, they still have anti-aircraft,
Protectors of the fleet.
but
Imperial
you still get to
destroyer
attack.
has served. Start the engine. Have a taste of our power. Engaging in combat.
Would be nice if it was actually the way they predicted it, but it's never better than they predicted. It's always worse. That's the one thing that I dislike about games like this, is that they never have an even split between better or worse. It's always predicted or worse, and then maybe you have a 1% chance to do better. Okay, but
Be careful with the bombs.
huh? I thought I got rid of their anti-aircraft guns.
We will be victorious.
I guess not.
All guns ready.
I'm hoping this will destroy them.
Long live His Majesty, the Emperor!
Yeah, okay. Who's gonna do it now?
Our wings.
Which unit will provide support? Well, can't see anything anymore.
To send them. Our
This
generous.
unit.
That hurts.
Okay, but at least it's gone. This unit will probably die. But
Imperial
I
air
can't retreat
service.
like that this time, huh?
There better be targets.
Okay.
We serve faithfully. We will inform you if the enemy is ahead. Engaging.
Yeah, again. Got hit, even though the game claims you won't.
Start the engine. Do you require
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, don't make the game predictions be like this, that,
start
you know, you only have a chance to do worse and not to do better. Almost.
We were destined to serve aboard this.
Because people will feel that they're unlucky all the time, whereas that's not the case. It's just, you know, you were already supposed to have bad chances. Okay, so you definitely need to use the smoke screen here. And hopefully draw some attention from enemy ships.
instrument of the
I'll
Emperor's
release some of these as well, in the hopes that the enemy will go after them instead of after this ship. And I actually think I need to send these guys even further to the back.
If the battleships are the muscle of the Imperial Navy,
It's another torpedo
are its brain.
bomber. Here we are.
We come. You can't hide from the blast wave. Carrying bombs to enemy lines.
Yeah, you're moving in here.
Always
Nope.
first. Ahead of the wind.
We are the instrument of the Emperor's will.
There we go.
Good day, Commander.
You can't attack anymore, which this is just a regular Super Yamato. Yeah. Right. It is.
Let us bathe in the wisdom.
Okay, you guys definitely need to retreat.
Our strength is in numbers
And
of dead enemies.
how are they on attacking? Not good enough. Okay.
Our vessel is
I'll just try to go after a few destroyers here.
we open the door to the abyss.
Well, they'll use torpedoes as well, so they're probably going to take hull damage. Okay, they didn't this time. Okay, it's another destroyer. We're at 45%. These naval battles are pretty tricky. I'll leave them here because they're wide open.
We are the muscle of the Imperial Navy.
This is the flagship, so they... yeah. No more hull damage? No.
Good timing is the key to success.
These guys are almost out of action. I mean, they still have their main gun, but their engines are almost cut out as well. And... I'd rather not get hit, though. So let's go after the Northampton class heavy cruiser.
There is no stopping us.
Might even be able to take him out. Does look like I will be.
Long live His Majesty, the Emperor.
So that helps. They still have planes there too, but I'm not gonna engage those.
Imperial destroyer at your service.
Alright, with these destroyers out here, I'm hoping
Bathe in the wisdom of our godly Emperor.
that retreating these guys will be fine. I'm gonna keep these guys around here too, actually, because the enemy might attack it, and that's what I want. Meanwhile, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna purchase some new units, because I can. I do have a lot of prestige, so what I'll do... I'll definitely... Let's buy 2 more destroyers for now.
I'm in position.
Unfortunately, I can't give them equipment, but
Require assistance?
they'll still be useful. Yeah, there we go.
Protectors of the fleet.
Overwatch planes, scouting. There we go. They'll be ready for the next turn.
We are the heart of the Imperial Navy.
You guys going in here.
Ships say.
Right, this... I don't like this,
Imperial Air Service.
but
A tactical bomber is here. We bring death.
I do think that the additional damage
The Emperor wants
dealt is pretty important. If they're in the cities, they'll be fine.
We wash our blades with the blood of your enemy.
Now, if only I had a recon here, so I think moving into the airfield is too dangerous, most likely. So I can't really do that. And they also definitely need to stay here.
The range of our guns.
Oh, they can be reinforced on that hex. Oh, I'll reinforce them later. Okay, so we only have these forces down here left.
There is no honor in hiding inside an iron box.
Okay, what I'll do is you'll attack and destroy them.
We run out of ammo soon. My sword is thirsty for blood.
Enemies of the Empire located.
Okay.
We're running out of ammo.
And since these guys don't have any ammo...
Flows in our veins. We're running out of ammo.
Yeah, they have one, but
The Emperor's will guides us to glory. We're running out of ammo.
it's not enough.
Die if necessary. The enemies of the Empire will not run away from us.
So I'll still move towards this area. Let's see
Can escape our fire.
whether they have anti-air. The big problem is that even if they take the airfield,
We have more guns than the entire enemy fleet,
I actually
include aircraft.
can't resupply them.
We bring death on our wings.
It's actually a bit of a thing. We're already almost out of ammunition, or out of fuel to get there. Because I won't get anything from there. So if I get a carrier in here next turn, then move them out, they'll have a bit more. And then I also give them the drop tanks. Oh, okay. I can't install that.
A tactical bomber
Sure.
is here.
Let's just move them back anyways, because we also saw a couple of fighters. Maybe I can use these bombers against the enemy airplanes. We don't know. I'll see.
Already there. A tactical bomber is here.
I do still have you. But with those guys out, it's probably not a good idea to do that now. Maybe next turn if I destroy those enemy fighters. But since I won't,
Protectors of the fleet. An iron horse is good. However, I miss.
I'm just gonna leave them there. Okay. The biggest problem is that these guys, they can't go back all the way.
Always first.
It seems like they'd be able to land there, so let's do it.
Our guns are always ready.
But these, they have enough fuel. Let's use these abilities, get some more coverage. And
Are we fully loaded?
all right, I might lose a plane here, and then I'll have to buy a new one. I'll send out all my seaplanes as well, in the hopes that they'll go after the seaplanes.
The Navy is the stalwart
It's
defender.
unlikely, but it takes away at least some of the hurt on my other planes. So you never know.
All hail the Emperor.
And that's it. Well,
My sword is thirsty for blood.
there's gonna be pain. See, this is what I mean. At least they're wasting some ammo on that. Yeah, those are gone. Luckily, it takes them a lot of ammo to get them down. And with these, they're using their regular ammunition as well, it seems like. Ow. Huh? But I used smoke screen. Why did they take so much damage? Okay. This is a new one for me. Right. What? Is it like a bug or something? Because my units have been taking 0 damage due to the smoke screens up till now. And suddenly it does take damage on the smoke screen. But these guys take no damage from their attack. Sure. But these guys don't take damage. See, that's what I'm talking about. I used the smoke screen. These guys take no damage, but these guys did for some reason. That's very curious. See, nothing at all. So there must be a bug or something? Like, that those guys take damage is fine because they didn't have any more smoke screen. But... okay. Well, it's good that we bought 2 new ships, but... That don't make any sense. Okay. This is probably one of those Overwatch.
We surpass pathetic Gaijins in everything. What
Can you reach it? Yes, you can. Okay, so let's. Do.
We carry the deadly arrows of the Emperor. We carry the deadly arrows of the Emperor.
This.
The enemy's looking.
Yep. That's definitely one of those Overwatch artillery forts. It seems like I got in the exact right location, but since there doesn't seem to be...
Are its brain.
We bring death on our wings. You can't hide from the blast wave.
any anti-aircraft, I can go in there rather easily.
Guys are nothing without a fighting spirit. Ask the dead Gaijins.
Oh yeah. Sure. It's fine.
Get ready to fire again.
It's the first one.
War is our path. We will put things in order here. The iron will of the samurai brings victory to the empire. Greatness is inevitable. This is the destiny of Japan.
Really?
The blood of ancient
Alright. These guys will probably be tough to take down without any bombers, because I
A tactical bomber is here.
will have... Oh, great.
Imperial
They can't reach, huh? Alright, I'll think about what to do with those guys later. Let's deal with the Navy first. Yeah, I don't want to call this a disaster, but... Okay, here we go. So, first of all, incendiary shells against some of these forward destroyers.
Our huge guns are about to fire.
Imperial destroyer at your service. Targeting the enemy.
Okay.
We found their weak spot.
should hopefully be able to finish that off. Ah, so close. Oh well. They do need to get out of there, but I
I'm still
can't
here.
do that yet.
Have you checked for escort ships? Big shoulder.
The Navy is the stalwart defender.
No shell holes, right? No.
Engage. Number 1.
That just makes me sad.
Show us the target.
Really?
Just show us the target.
I can't go out with you.
The Navy is
Okay.
the stalwart defender of the Empire. Look at those guns. They are huge.
Let's keep attacking these guys. This gets rid of the anti-aircraft, so now
Service.
what I need to do here is use this here Overwatch breakthrough
Ahead of the wind.
to
The enemy is close. I can feel it.
make sure
The enemy is close. I can feel his fear. The enemy won't see us coming.
that I get to use torpedoes here.
We are the fastest. Are there any targets?
Okay, I should be marginally safe.
On our wings.
I can do it from here.
That area.
We were destined to serve aboard this magnificent vessel.
Okay.
We will be victorious.
Yeah, these guys are in the way
Our
actually.
vessel is the pearl of the combined fleet.
I'll use armor piercing to finish them off. Or not.
Do you require assistance?
Our troops are safe.
Okay. Now I can move through.
Victorious.
And I will.
We will be on time. We open the doors to the abyss. Our mighty weapons will smite them.
The
We are
goal
the
here
instrument of the Emperor's will.
is to use you with incendiaries.
Look at those guns.
Okay, that deals with their anti-aircraft.
Those bombs are heavy.
Or not? They have 5? Oh, they have this gun. Yeah, right. Well, let's just attack.
Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning. Oh. There better be targets.
Just show us the target. Checking that sector. Imperial destroyer at your service. Have a taste of our power.
These destroyers need to go back because they'll be destroyed otherwise.
Nearby.
We bring the storm.
So,
Firestorm.
oh yeah, I'm definitely getting you out there in due time.
Good day, Commander.
First though,
We will win the day. There is no stopping us.
I'm just attacking these guys to neutralize them.
We will be victorious.
Use
All guns ready.
additional attack.
We will win the day. We were destined to serve aboard this magnificent vessel. We will win the day.
So most of these guys almost dead in the water.
If the battleships are the muscle of the Imperial Navy, we,
I am just gonna go and
we,
send some bombers in that direction.
the enemy is close. I can feel his fear.
Okay.
We surpass
because
The
I
weight of our
just
bombs
because I
makes me
can.
feel more confident. Things are going to explode. Pin them to the ground.
I'll go for altitude right now. Well, you do have overrun.
Just a few moments and we'll be there. Things are going to explode.
Don't have the range, huh? That sucks.
Approaching.
These guys are gonna get a lot of flak from these units here as well. But to be fair, I think these three are the last of the US Atlantic fleet, and then these three are part of that British fleet. So once these and these are gone, I think we'll be okay. I think that's the last
We bring death on
hurdle of enemy naval forces that I should overcome.
There better be targets. The enemy's gonna have a tough time.
Come on. Nearly there.
Those bombs are heavy. Will there be fighters covering us? Those bombs are quite dangerous, you know?
We
Do I have anything else? I
enemy fleet, if you include aircraft.
have a 0, but that's not gonna do it.
Those bombs are heavy.
I'd rather use a torpedo bomber on that. It looks like I
Is someone
can.
observing that area? Bow to the gifts of the Empire. Will there be fighters covering us?
Destroying that Iowa class would be
A tactical
a
bomber is
great
here.
prize out here.
Approaching. Explosions look like the rising sun. Good morning. Carrying
Very
bombs
nice indeed.
to enemy lines. A tactical bomber is here. Things. We have freed their eternal souls from their miserable
Move you back.
bodies.
And in there.
The sky is like an ocean, and we are its sharks.
Okay, there are no more additional
We are the instrument of
additional
the
planes.
Emperor's will. All crew is reporting.
Used to have some guns.
Look at those guns.
That's one.
They are huge.
That's two.
Power.
All guns ready.
And
Long live his
3.
Majesty, the Emperor.
So that's again a bit less enemy anti-air.
We surpass.
Let's see what we have left. I think it's too early to send these out,
I'm in position.
but
Moving.
let's move you up.
Do you require assistance? Imperial destroyer at your service.
You did already attack. These guys can't do anything. I will again get one of these kamikazes out here to hopefully have them use their air attacks on that. Still don't have the losses penalty. That's good.
I'm in position. We serve faithfully.
It will be problematic because then I don't get my 400 points, which I need.
Underwater silence makes me mad.
Yeah. Okay, so because these guys can't really attack on land, not really, I'm fine with taking the airfield for now.
Ask the dead guy chief.
And I'm not gonna move up with my artillery,
An iron horse is good. However, I miss my.
but
Our advance is inevitable, like death itself.
I do feel
We can kill the enemy without even seeing them.
like advancing now is probably a good
On the
idea.
ground, everyone fears us.
Let's see if the artillery...
Japanese warriors are the most feared and deadly of all.
So once we break through, I'm gonna send a detachment over here, of course, and I do need that maritime hub. So let's send
Victory will be ours.
these out there to potentially take that.
Those bombs
This bomber will have to deal with these guys because
What does
there's
the Emperor want us to do?
nothing else I'm gonna...
Low on fuel. Let's do it quickly. With lightning speed.
Okay, you're in there. Good.
Let the Emperor down.
I need
The sky is like an ocean.
you
and
back.
we sharks. Are there
And
any
once again
targets?
out there.
We bring death on our wings.
Do not underestimate us. No one can escape our fire.
You in there.
If the battleships are the muscle of the Imperial Navy,
You in there. Just in case they come with those fighters. And I'd rather double protect these because this one is these guys are at least at 15 strength. But
Let us bathe in the wisdom.
okay, you're the grand flagship here, so to say. So I'm gonna put these guys in harm's way and hope that they'll take the bait and not this.
The muscle of the Imperial Navy.
we surpass.
And that seems to be it. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh no, you guys can also still move, and they will.
Enemy detected? Finally.
No, there's no enemies that are detected.
At your disposal. We get enemies in their sleep.
Not much ammunition left. We will cover the Allied troops from that location.
Alright, like I said, I'm gonna ship it back to the enemy in the next episode. For now though, I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, comment or subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care, see you then, bye bye.